Hello, my lovelies. Happy Friday. Y'all shopping today? I'm not. I got all my stuff last month. I ain't buying none. I bought shoes and appliances. That's all I like. I'm a bit older, so, it's really nothing you need out there. Big TVs are so cheap. The highest price thing I think people get on Black Fridays is like phones and Xboxes or those virtual games. Other than that, it's nothing to buy. Everything's cheap already, but I hope everybody had a happy, blessed Thanksgiving. I'm thankful for my subscribers. I'm thankful for y'all checking in with your girl, and I'm thankful for those still sticking with me and haven't left. All right? Thankful for you guys so much. God bless you and your families. Wishing you the best Christmas and Happy New Year's, and may you get all your heart's fulfillment, desires, and blessings from above. Y'all, I love y'all. For real, for real. I appreciate you. Without you, there ain't no me. Okay? We film, yo. We film. What's up, film? All right, let's tap in and let's see what we need to know. Regret. I know that I cannot change the past. This has been coming up in readings. A lot of people regret how they did you collectively because you have closed the entryway. You don't want to be bothered. You have closed the door. Not to love, you're loving them in Christ, but not in person. You're devoting yourself to your own happiness now. You tried. Now you're trying yourself. What they in regretful? This is regretful. Fear, change, failure, envy. Okay, just like in the last reading, it's still coming out. It's coming out. Freedom, abundance, love, growth. That's you. Freedom, abundance, love, growth. There is some people in your energy that's in doubt. Regret, fear, change, failure, and envy. Okay. You know what? Somebody regrets how they treated you so much that they're in fear of you now because you've changed so much that they don't recognize you. That failure is not an option for you, that you're not going back to your past, and they envy you for that. That you changed with your failures. Like I said, you use the knife in your back to cut ties with people who no longer serve you. These people are envious of your strength. It keeps coming out, yo. Yep, Queen of Pentacles, Seven of Wands. You're able to alchemize and deflect negative energy, bad things that happen to you because you get your strength from God, and people envy that. I just did a reading on that. You see, I switched the cards. The same energy is coming out. Same energy. I realize that I am testing my own resolve to live in the energy of love. These people choose fear. They stuck in the matrix. See, this is a matrix, a maze. They stuck in the maze. They don't walk. I'm hearing these people don't walk by faith. They walk by fear. Change. I understand that nothing can grow or evolve without movement. These people ain't moving. See, this card is twirling. It's moving. This failure one is at a standstill. It's stutter stepping. It's halfway turned. It's not rotating. So these people envy you because you're able to take an L, bounce back. Even the shit that they throw at you, nothing works. Yep, Five of Cups. Regret. Could be an air sign that's in regret. But what are they envious for? I don't understand that. Everybody has opportunity to change. God says, I give you light and day. I give you darkness. I give you life and death. Choose. He didn't put a sword to our throat. Oh, you better choose life. You better choose my son, Jesus Christ. He didn't say that. He said, I give man free moral choice. Baby, you can choose light or dark, life or death, baby. That's on you. I'm hearing people regret how they treated you. They regret. Your healing scares people, collective. So much where they think you non-human, honey. They think I'm seeing it's a lot of people in regret. Maybe 3. You in your bag and you blocking out this negativity and this envy. You don't have time. It could be your own family, I'm hearing. Your own family. You have to lay the rest with. Like, hey, you want to treat me like a bumpy off the street? Hey, man, I'm going to change my direction. Yeah, that chariot. I'm going to go somewhere else. I love you, but I'm going to love you from, I'm going to weigh out my options somewhere else. I'm not going to stick around where people have regret and they walk in fear and not faith. They not willing to change. They want to blame other people for their failure. Then when you succeed, they envying you. No time for that shit. Blocking it off. No time. That's sad. That's the world we live in. We living in the Queen of Cups. They envying the Queen of Cups. I knew it. It's always her. Why? They don't bother nobody. Give everybody 100 million chances, but the 100,000,001, you cut the fuck off. You dead to us. Then that's when they envy, and then that's when they regret. 100 million times. Why not on the 1,000,000th time you didn't stop? You took it to 100 mil, my nigga. Then you mad? No. Let's see. What's regret? I had the same 24 hours in a day. They rather watch your clock though. That's what I just heard. Yep, the high priestess. Yeah, they regret playing over that one. That one, baby. You don't play with her. You can play with your taxes. You can play with your you can play with your kids. You can go play Uno, but you do not play with the high priestess, baby. You're going to fuck around and find out. Yeah, they regret. Yeah, they are burdened out. Man, I should have played on the team and not against the coach. Woo! What's fear? Somebody can have a Pisces moon. Page of Wands. Yeah, they fear, like I said, your enthusiasm. You like a jack in a box. You got these people scared because nothing holds you down. No matter what they do, you take good news, you alchemize the bad. And you still walk in love. Still 2 of Cups, energy. Change. You just change your direction, change your circle. Change your mind is what I'm getting. What's changed? But they envy that though. Why? When you have the same brain, the same mind, the same heart, it's your decisions. It's what you choose to do, baby. Life is what you make it. You can't blame nobody else on your decisions. Yeah, Queen of Pentacles. You chose to start working on yourself. Let me work on me. Let me work on making myself abundant. Since nobody want to be a team player, everybody always want to drag me down saying I'm this and I'm not and I'm a have-not. Let me work on my own abundance and quit outpouring. Ace of Wands. And block these people off and pour into myself and become the vibrant Queen of Wands and hold my energy back and save my own coins to myself because people just be using me. Yeah. Virgo energy here. We got Sagittarius. This is failure. Understand that a mistake is only an opportunity to learn. Yeah, these people don't learn from their mistakes though. They keep repeating them and you don't. You don't. Yeah, these people is 4 of Swords. They tired. You know what I just heard? They're tired of competing with you. But why are you competing with somebody, period? Like I said, God, nobody has the same fingerprint, you guys. Nobody has the same footprint. And isn't that a trip? It's billions of people, quadrillions of people in this world. Do you know that nobody has the same genetic code, fingerprint, and footprint? That's why it's coded system. How is that so? When you go to jail, I've been booked before. You put your fingerprint down and it doesn't match anyone else's but yours. And it's billions of people. Hello? Everybody make mistakes. But these people are dwelling in their failure. Air sign. Overload, anxiety, fear and no faith. So because you're doing good and they're doing bad, they envy you. Yeah, King of Cups. Because you're loving, you're still loving. but you're holding it back and you're giving it to yourself. And you're making a choice to go in another way, travel, 8 of Wands, somewhere else. And the Queen of Wands, you look good doing it. And these people don't like that they can't go where you're going. That's what it is. 3 of Swords. They can't go where you're going. Every level, that's what I learned the hard way. I was taking devils on many levels with me. And I fell back down the ladder, y'all. That's when I realized, man, I don't want to be alone. That's my friend. I want to see them eat too. Baby, that ain't your job. That's not your job. Sometimes, yeah, if you work at a company and you got the leeway and you see a friend with a good talent and they don't have a degree and okay, sometimes you can help people, but baby, you can't even do that. I did that, and this friend of mine came in the company I've been with before that person got there was making way more money than me. And I didn't have a problem with it. I enjoyed it because this person to me was in their calling. But baby, they start cutting down like a rug, stealing from the company and defamation and slandering me. Bitch, how dare you? You came off the bum streets of Skid Row. Who the fuck? What the fuck? This is over here, Louis Vuitton and Prada. You ain't about that life. Nigga, I've been playing with dress up in Louis Vuitton since I was 6 years old. That's why I don't take this shit seriously. My mama's let us play dress up with that shit. It was nothing. In 78, 79. You think I give a fuck about it in 2025? But these people do. They was competing with you. Some people went broke trying to compete with you. Now that they can't, it's a rest. It's over. They envy you. And I'm hearing you don't even wear labels like that. Yeah, the Queen of Wands, they envy you. How are these people heartbroken because you holding up, because you chose to work on yourself and block out the bullshit? Why are they like this? Why? Because of the positive choices you made with your life to get on and move on in peace. Why is they mad at you? For you loving on you. This is how demonic the world is, man. This is how demonic the world is. Men don't like women who are confident, who dress up, who they can't find. I remember one time I thought I was cute or whatever. I invited my male friend over. I was in my 20s or something. This motherfucker had to bring me down. This is when I knew that birth control causes facial hair on women. I wasn't even 30. And he was all up in my face. Instead of looking beautiful, oh, you might want to go shave them hairs off your chin. You'd be surprised on how you get dolled up for these men, how you try to impress or just be in your femininity, and they shoot you down for that. That's how I know they all punks and they like each other. I got on the dress. I did all this for you. One told me, oh, yeah, I don't like my women all dolled up. You can wear sweatpants and a t-shirt. Yeah, I ain't no boy. I'm a whole girl and a woman. And some of y'all, this could be a down low man that's just despise you like this. This motherfucker could be mad that he can't be a girl like you and get the love and the things that you have. Be a man. Be like Barack. Be like Johnny Cochran. Be like Malcolm X. Doc, nigga, damn. You sit up here envying a whole catfish? My goodness. In agony. I just can't take them down. I don't know how they just deflect everything. How do they just keep, what does me winning have to do with you losing your life? I'm over here, you way over here. There is no concurrent, conclusive, nothing. Not involved with you, different purpose. You came out a different one, I came out. Why are you so fixated on collective blessings? This is the type of person that feels when you're blessed, they're down. When they're blessed, you should be down. This is some sick shit. What's in me? That's why I don't be dealing with weird ass people. Because I ain't got time to be working on your childhood trauma and your self-doubts as a child. I'm telling you. This is why they envy you. Page of Swords reverse. Disappointing, bad news, lack of ideas, defensive, not a team player, a poor fucking sport that can't produce anything, always experiencing loss, while you sitting up here in recognition. That's the problem. That's the problem. They sit up in loss and you do not. You transition. You balance. You alchemize the hate, the pain, the loss, the ass whoopings, the robbings, slander, and you come up with something new. What's the 6 of Wands, 5 of Cups? People is weird, man. mean, I used to be toxic as hell too, so I know. I mean, men would like, oh no, bitch, I'm not gonna sit up in your energy. Yeah, you too vibrant. You being vibrant is making them feel sad. Yeah. Three of Cups. You're breaking their heart by living your life in peace, moving on with love, forgetting and forgiving, not holding grudges, resentful, bitter, or envious. You're breaking hearts because you're not in a low vibing mode. They want you to be like them. They want you to feel lost. They want you to be fearless. They don't want you to change. Like I said in the last reading, somebody want to take you back to your old roots, but they don't have no idea where you come from. They can go back to them roots where they came from by their goddamn self. Yeah, they want to put you in conflict. They want to put you in competition with other hoes. Keep coming out. They want to threaten your security. They want you down bad. They want you down bad. They want you down bad. And that's the Ace of Swords. They want you down bad, baby. Damn. Ain't that some shit? Why though? What'd I do to you? Chakra cards. Let me see what's wrong with these sucker, mother truckers. Just be hating, man. Just go get you a life, bro or sis. You ain't gonna never get nowhere hating on the next man. You gotta let shit go. It's weird. What's wrong with these people? These people, they want your forgiveness. You have forgiven. See, they isolated. They're in isolation. See, it's a difference between solitude and isolation. People who isolate themselves are miserable. Solitude, that's somebody who enjoys their own company and peace. Don't get it twisted. And be careful when people speak things over you, especially these fucking men, these warlocks. Oh, why you isolate yourself? That's them calling you miserable on the low and releasing a miserable spirit upon you. I had to learn the hard way. Nigga, I don't isolate. I love my solitude. I stay away from warlocks, and gargoyles like you. No, I like my solitude because I'm self-secure and I'm self-aware and I'm awoke. I don't isolate shit. Are you serious? Watch when people speak things to you because collective, they're actually speaking over your life. I had to learn that the hard way. And time they speak it, rebuke it quickly. Yes, self-worth. They don't want you to know your self-worth. They don't want you to know that. You want my forgiveness, but at the same time, you don't want me to know my self-worth. Are you see the games? But they, like I say, they want to come in and expansion. They're mad at that you expand. They're in grief. Why? Because miracles always happen in your life. And that's point blank. We're going to leave it there. The devil's mad. That God's army is winning. That the soldiers of darkness cannot defeat the soldiers of the light. It'll never be. Will never be the same. This person is not for you. Faith and fear cannot coexist. Darkness and light does not come out at the same time. The sun and the moon does not come out at the same time. You dealing with somebody that's always coming out at night? I used to fuck with a motherfucker who used to wear sunglasses in the house at 12 a.m. midnight. Didn't know he was a warlock, a Satanist, a devil worshiper. Was doing spell work, sacred magic on me. I found out the hard way once I got into the esoteric things. I had to figure out how to fight back what I was going up against. I didn't get into it because I was interested in it. I got into it because I was dealing with somebody who was showing me signs that they were into it. Things were happening in my life, his behavior. And I didn't even have to study tarot or nothing. It just came after dealing with a certain person in my life. See, the portals he opened up in my life, he thought they were for my destruction, but they were for my betterment, my edification. He didn't know that because I was chosen. He thought I was naive to my gifts. He knew I had them. Motherfucker used to tell me, oh, I'm scared of you. You know me better than I know myself. How and why is that? If you think I know you better than you know yourself, why am I the motherfucker you doing black magic and you trying to destiny swap with you and your bitch, taking my energy, feeding it to a bum bitch, trying to make her me, from stealing my jewelry, everything. Now they somewhere looking 105 years old. I don't even know if they still alive. They did so much shit to me. But you learn the hard way, and then you elevate. And that's what you've done. And these people are so mad that you know your self-worth, that you are full of miracles, that nothing can keep you, that no matter what stumbling blocks, what curses, what hexes they put in your life, it just went back to them, that you still expand. And it's got them in grief and in envy. It's disappointing news to them. They're defensive of your blessings, collective. That's how you know this is the devil. Don't go back. I said what I said. To the next one. Love and light.